Make sure I get everybody up in there. All right, go ahead and scoot back a little bit more so we can try and see if we can get all you guys in the video here. All right, we're almost at the end. So remember, today is the pre-test. So this, we're going to go over everything we're going to do over next week's test. So it's sort of like I'm giving you the answers for everything, okay? All right, so everybody get your feet together. Get down, train horse, move. So remember, heels, toes, heels. Chamber. Right hand, left hand over. And up. All right, so remember, we'll do the full salutation. So remember the story. The warrior and the scholar meet. The right foot goes out. Your right foot should be pointed towards that way, to the right. Good, so warrior and scholar meet. Switch your feet, switch your feet. So the right, that's it. Switch your feet, so it's the right foot that goes out. The right foot goes out. So you have your left one, put your right foot out. There you go. And then have your toes point that way. Toes point that way. So it's like, everybody back up. So I'm going to face this way. So you guys can look at me this way. Look at me this way. Don't move, just watch me first. So remember, warrior and a scholar. The right foot goes out, points to that side. So don't move your feet, just watch me. So remember, right hand, right foot's pointing out the side. So warrior and scholar meet. They go out to battle. So there's the cat. So the left foot goes out in the cat. They fight back to back, so the hands go that way. They return victorious. Then they go to the horse. They go to the temple. There we go. Where they buried their treasure and prayed for what they had done. And then they departed. So I think sometimes you guys put your feet on going the wrong way because the way I stand that way. So remember, if I'm facing this way, it's right hand, left hand. Careful. Right foot points to that side. Left foot goes out. Back to back, roll it. Then we go to the horse. Bury, prayer, and depart. All right. There we go. So I think it's because I face you guys this way and the way you look. So that's how it's going to be. So remember, warrior and a scholar meet. The right foot goes out. Right toes are pointing towards that way. There you go. So warrior and scholar meet. They go out to battle. The left foot goes to the cat. They fight back to back. They return victorious. They go to the temple where they buried their treasure, prayed, and departed. Good. So that's full salutation. A short salutation is just go straight to the cat. Remember, we do full salutations when we do forms, short salutations when we get ready to spar, or we salute another one of our students. All right. So let's go over some of the basics. So attention stance. Down to a training horse. Ready? Move. So remember, heels, toes, heels. Good. So that's it. The attention stance, horse stance. We're going to go into blocks real quick. Oh, come on, Navarre. Come on down. So blocks. Starting with your right hand, upward block. Ready? 1, upward block. Then you're going to switch. Upward block. 2, 3, 4. Chamber. So what's the opposite of an up? Down. So next one's going to be downward block. Right hand, opposite shoulder, down. Ready? 1, opposite shoulder, down. 2, 3, 4. Chamber. So we had the up, down. Next one's going to be in. Bring it up to the same ear. And goes out the side. There you go. So inward blocks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chamber. Outward blocks. Remember, we have 2 types of outward blocks. Outward and then outward extended. Mr. Kent, do you remember what the differences were? Outward, outward extended. Just look at your hand. Put your hand out. Outward, outward extended. What do you see? Outward, what's that part?
I see a palm.
Palm. And then outward extended, what do you see?
Um,
The back of your hand.
back of your hand.
Yep. So remember, regular straight block, and good is for an outward. Outward extended is good for a roundhouse type punch. So outward blocks first. Ready? 1, outward block. 2, 3, 4. Chamber, outward extended. So I'm going to go to center, and now I see the back of my hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. So go ahead and back to an attention stance. So feet together. With your right foot, I want you to step back to a left self-defense stance. So remember what I'm saying. With your right foot, step back to a left self-defense stance. So your left foot is forward. Left foot is forward. You got it. You got it. Remember, just turn your toes from the front foot instead of straight, a little bit to the side. There we go. That's it right there. That's it. Exactly it right there. You'll see a lot of other martial arts that have their feet pointed straight, just like this. There's a reason why we turn it. This is my Yahoo map to his groin. If I follow this and go straight up, it goes straight and kicks him to the groin. Now point your toes just a little bit more. There we go. Now if I go and try and follow that same road, his shin is going to bust the top of my foot. So that's why we never have our foot like this, because it leads a path to my groin. I turn it so that if I have to, I can drop a knee and it checks that path so no one can kick you in the groin. Boom. Good. So why is this one called a left self-defense stance? Why? What foot is forward? Left. That's it. That's the only reason why. Because the left foot is forward and your head is facing forward. Left self-defense stance. All right? Now from here, I want you to pivot your back foot, so that's this one, to a forward bow. You guys remember how we go to a bow? All right, so let's do it. Pick up the heel, point the toes to the front. So my toes and my knees are going straight towards the front. Straight towards the front. Switch your feet. You got it. But you got to move this foot just a little bit more this way. Just a little bit more this way. There you go. Just a little bit more. There you go. There you go. There we go. Good. Anybody remember what a forward bow gives us? Do you remember? You remember what a forward bow gives us? Power. A couple other ones. Stability. And it gets me, if you're in your car and your parents put the car in drive, where's the car go? Forward, right? So it gives me that power and it gets me towards my opponent when I hit him. So I get that power. So I'm going forward, just like if you're in the car driving, that D, forward. Good. Back, so pivot your foot back. Now we're going to go into a reverse bow. So if I picked up and pivoted my back foot on a forward bow, being the opposite, which foot am I going to move? The front one, exactly right. So I pick it up and then pivot. And what do my hands do? What do my hands do? They do that weird switchy thing, huh? With a push down and a upward palm heel, or parry, pop. There we go. And back. Good. So from here, take your left foot and go to the cat stance. Ready? Move. Bring it back. What's going to happen if I go into a cat stance? What's getting ready to go? Kick. I'm getting ready to kick, right? And back. All right. So now we're going to do some switches. We're going to do some switches. So listen to what I'm saying first, because what I say is going to indicate the foot to be moved first. So I'm going to say a front to back switch. So if you hear a front to back switch, what foot moves first? What'd you say? Nope. So if you have your left foot forward and it is a front to back switch, what foot is moving first? Nope. What's the other foot? So remember, front to back, front to back, front to back. So front comes back and the back goes to the front. So again, front goes back and the back goes to the front. Good. So remember, front to back switch. So now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do the opposite of a back to front switch. So if a front to back means I move the front one, what would a back to front mean? If the first one I move this one, that was a front to back, what would a back to front mean? The back one moves first. So the back one moves up, and the back one goes, and the front one goes back. So again, back to front switch. Back to front switch. Good. Last one we're going to do on this one is called the jump switch. Remember what that one was? Jump switch is both feet come up in the air. And we just switch. Remember, one more time. Jump. All right, one more time. Ready? Go. Jump. So front to back switch. So which stance are we in now? Whoa, careful. That hurt me. What stance are we in now? What self-defense stance are we in now? What foot is forward? The right one. So it's a right self-defense stance. So now we're going to do everything we did before on the other side. So now with the very first one, we're going to do a forward bow. So that means we pick up that back foot, point it towards the front. Go ahead and move. Front goes to the back foot, gets pointed to the front. And back. Opposite, reverse bow. So that means we move the front foot, switch. And back. Last one, we're going to take it to a right cat stance. Bring the right cat stance, the right foot comes back. And back. Good. So from here, we're going to do front snap kicks with the lead leg. So you're going to be kicking with your right leg. Your right leg. So ready? Do it 4 times. Ready? 1. Bring it back. Kick, back, down. 2. Bring it back. Kick, back, down. 3. Bring it back. Kick, back, down. Last one, number 4. Bring it back. Kick, back, down. Next one is going to be a front snap kick with the back leg. Ready? 1. Kick and put it back. Don't kick me in the butt. 2. Kick. Ooh, here. 3. Kick. And number 4, kick. All right, good. All right, go ahead and scoot back, scoot back. You guys getting near too much my butt with that kicking. All right, so we're back to attention stance. Training horse. Punches, punches. Straight thrust punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now make it snap. Out and back as fast as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. What's the difference between a snap punch and a thrust punch, Joy? What's the difference? Then a snap. So just imagine if I'm punching you, or that. So what did you feel? It's a straight thrust or a snap? What do you feel? Remember the snap one is going to be lighter. It's going to be quicker. It's like a jab. It's like a jab, barely touching. The regular thrust punch gets you more power behind it. So penetration power is what we would be looking for on the answer. So more power on a thrust than a snap. Vertical thrust, just like the choo-choo train. Ready? 1, goes out and stays. 2, 3, 4, back. Make it snap. Remember, it goes out and back as fast as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Uppercut punch. Remember when we do that upper, we twist with the same foot that we're punching with on that hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Chamber. All right. Last group of things we're going to be doing is going to be our stances walking through. So with your right foot, step back to what type of stance?
Left step.
Yep. What do we call it? A left what?
Left.
Oh, no, you had it right the first time. Left.
Cat step?
No, left. What do we call this when we self-defense stance? Left self-defense stance. So switch your feet. You had it right the first time. So remember, self-defense stance. So remember, now we're going to do a step drag. So remember, when I say step drag, we're going forward. So that means I have to step with the front foot, drag my back foot. Like if you ever watch those zombie movies when they're walking, same thing. Ready? So step drag going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Careful. Going back. So remember, now when we go back, we turn our head to look. So ready? 1, pick up the back foot, push off with the front. 2, pick up the back, push with the front. 3, pick up the back, push with the front. 4. Good. So now the opposite. Now the opposite. If I step, drag going forward, now I'm going to do a drag step. So since I'm dragging, that means this back foot's got to come first, and then I step with the left. So ready? 2, drag the right, step with the left. 3, drag your right, step with the left. 4, drag your right, step with your left. Going backwards, so now I'm going to turn my head. So that means I have to drag my left foot, since that's not my back foot, and then step with the right foot. So drag the left, step with the right. 2, turn your head, drag your left, step with your right. 3, drag your left, step with your right. 4, drag your left, step with your right. Good. So we only got 2 more left. 2 more left. So I had a drag, I had a step drag, I had a drag step. Now we're going to do the push drag. So that means I pick up the front foot, which is my left, and I push off with the right. Ready? 3 more. 2, 3, and those who can, 4. Careful, now going backwards, going backwards. Ready? Pick up your right foot and then push off with your left. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Last one, and then we'll get our water break. Whew, man, it's getting hot here. So we had the step drag, drag step, push drag. Go ahead and scoot back, scoot back, scoot back, scoot back. I'm just showing you guys first. Scoot back. Now the last one we're going to do is the step throughs, the step throughs. So the step through looks just like this. Remember, if I'm in a left self-defense stance and I'm walking, going forward, I bring it up, then I end off in the right. And I would step off, going to the left. So let's go and hit scoot back, scoot back. So back into a left self-defense stance. So we're the left self-defense stance right now. We're going to step through going forward, and we'll end off in a right self-defense stance. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and then going backwards because we're running out of room. So ready? Turn your head. Remember where you're going. 1, step back. 2, turn around, step back. 3, turn around, step back. One more time. Turn around, step back. All right, go ahead and go get some water. It is hot. Whew. I think that's Nevea. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Where's Nevea? Where's she at? Nevea, right?
Yeah,
All right.
a little bit late.
No worries. So she has a 0.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for the number.
Oh,
Is this fit okay, or does she need a bigger size?
How big does it need to go?
You can go either from a 0 and stay the same size, or a 1 will be a little bit bigger.
I think she's okay right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, is there going to be a next session? I guess I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have this one here to practice. Next week is actual test. After that will be promotions, and it's always off for a week, and then they start them up again for another
and then we
session.
just pay again online?
Yeah, if you wanted to keep on doing it. Oh, careful.
I'm sorry.
But make sure is she testing or not going to be testing?
Hopefully she's testing.
Okay. So I'll put her down. If you're going to have her do the test, make sure you try and do the payment before Friday, because you have the day before, but there's always an issue, and then sometimes no one's there. This way, if she is testing, she can get that taken care of before they close up on Friday.
Right, okay.
And this way I know to order her patches, because I said I pay for these. I pay for it when they pass, and I get them their Kempo their Young Champions organization and the individual school one, and the flag, and then printed out with their certificates and other stuff. I pay for that.
Oh,
I don't charge you guys that for that amount. I just do it because they put in the work for it and they deserve it.
okay. Well, thank you.
You know, post office. My dad was there for like a long time. He retired from that, from '69 all the way to like 2009 or something. He was there for a long. He was at industry and he ended off at the Ontario airport. Yeah, he was there for the longest time. Yep. Alrighty. All right, go ahead and get back. Scoot back. Scoot back. Get back into a line. Okay, so that's pretty much how we would be doing on the basics. All right, and then during those times, I'll start asking you guys questions, like, what martial arts are you guys studying? You guys remember? And if you can't remember, just look at one of the flags. What does it say on the flag? Kempo Karate. Does anybody know what Kempo means? Anybody remember what it means? You remember? You guys remember? We went over it like a couple times. So just in case, so Kempo, it means law of the fist or fist law. Sometimes people call it fist method, but law of the fist. All right, so that's what we study is American Kempo, law of the fist. All right, so we're gonna do blocking set 1. Give yourself some room. I'll do it with you guys so we all remember. But when you do it on the test, you'll be doing it by yourselves. All right, so remember blocking set 1. So we get down heels, toes, heels, chamber, meditate, and then open, and then back down train horse. Bless you. So remember blocking set 1, you always start with the right hand first. So ready? It's going to be upward block, so it's a right hand. 2, inward. 3, outward. 4, outward extended. 5, down. 6, back elbow. 7, push down. 8, back elbow. Now the other side, ready? Upward block with the left hand. Inward is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here's your back elbow. 7, push down. 8, back elbow. Now it's the doubles. Ready? Double up, double in, double out, outward extended, double down, back elbows, push downs, back elbows, together, and close. Good. That was good. No problem with that one. Everybody had that one pretty well. So remember, blocking set, boom, 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 pop, down, together. All right. So now go ahead and scoot back a little bit more. Give yourself some room. And we're going to go over short form 1, which is pretty much just blocking set, but now you're using your feet. Does anybody remember the pattern in blocking set 1? What are we doing? Do you remember what the pattern is, what we're doing? So remember, it's going to be step back with a block, step back with a block, and then cover. So block, block, cover. And if you have to, always look at the universal pattern. So this is the front 12, 3 o'clock, our right, 6 o'clock, which is the back, 9 o'clock, which is the left. All right. So remember, we're doing a form. So that means we have to do a full salutation. So the index finger, so that would be a long form. Now we're doing short form. We're doing the right side. So the right hand is going to be just like this. And then I put it in my left hand. So this means I'm doing short form 1, right side. And then I follow with that full salutation that we've been practicing on. Pop. Then we land back to the beginning. All right, so remember the pattern. The left foot steps back to a right inward block as we go to a right self-defense stance. So right self-defense stance, right inward block. Good. Go ahead. So here. So that's the first one. Step back again. Left inward block. Left self-defense stance. So remember the combination, it's block, block, cover. So I hit my first block, second block. Now I'm going to cover to my left or my 9 o'clock. The first one was inward blocks. What's the opposite of an inward block? Outward block. So from here, there's my inward. I cover, turn, and I immediately go right into my outward block. So I'm going to have my left foot facing this way, 9 o'clock, or it would have been my left. So remember the pattern. Here's my first block. What's the next one going to be? Block again. So I step back with a block. Now I have to cover to my 3 o'clock, or what would have originally been my right side. So inward, outward. The next one is going to be a crossover with an upward block. So my left foot is forward. My left hand is in an upward block. Right? So what's the pattern? Do you remember what the pattern is? What's the next thing that we do? No. That was the first block. What's the second one? Block as we step back, right? So now I take my left foot, step back. So now I'm in a right self-defense stance with a right upward block. Now I got to cover. And I cover to my right, which would have been 6 o'clock. So just like me, watch me, switch my feet, switch your feet. You got it, you got it. So now I take my left foot and cover. What's the opposite of an upward block? Downward block. So I cover from here, turn. There's my downward block. So I'm in a right self-defense stance with a right downward block. And then remember the pattern. Block, step back, block. So now I have to cover back to the beginning. So the left hand and left foot come back to the center, facing the front. All right. So now we're back over here. Excuse me. Get back up in here. So we're here. You can go put your hand down here, and then back. And then we close with the full salutation out. Boom. So you had a question? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go use the bathroom. All right. Anybody else have to use the bathroom real quick? No? You have to go? All right. If you have to go, go. All right. So how does everybody feel with that one? Blocking set was pretty good. I think this one sort of so-so. But you guys might think, hey, I don't get it. Right now at your level, all the other young champions, they're not even doing anything like this yet. They're not doing this all the way up to the purples. So you, as a white belt, you have more stuff than most purples do at young champions. So don't get down on yourself thinking, oh, I can't do this. You're doing way more at your level than what any other young champions is doing at purple or higher. So you guys are way far ahead just about anybody else. Okay? So don't get down on yourself. You guys are doing great. So let's get on to techniques. Techniques. All right, do you guys remember what the name of the very first technique that we had was? Do you guys remember what the attack was?
Snapping branch.
Uh-huh. Yep. So remember, that's the technique. So what would you do? Yep. Got it? Forgot it? So let's see. If I go and grab you here, I'm going to get ready to punch you. What are you going to do? All right. Remember, you got to shock me down. Go ahead and do. You remember it? No. Keep going. Got it? What about you, Mr. Kent? If I were to grab you here, what would you do? No. You remember? No. Remember the first one? No. Everybody's doing that, but that's not part of the first technique. Do you remember? That's part of it. That's part of it right there. What's the rest of it?
Kick.
Yep. Remember the name of the technique, snapping branch. That's a pull. You got it, Nivea? If I were to grab you here, what would you be doing? Uh-huh. All right, that's why we go over it. So everybody line up. So remember, snapping branch. What's a branch? Yeah, from a tree. But if you're a tree, what would the branch be on you? It's your legs. So snapping branch. So snapping means I'm either going to do a snap kick or a snap punch. What do you think I'm going to do to that leg? Is that going to happen or is that going to be happening? So you're going to do a snap kick to his leg. So remember, they grabbed you. Just like you were doing earlier, we pull the hand to our hip, which is going to pull him forward. Palm goes facing up. The left foot goes back, and I go straight into the cat. So that's how we know we're going to do a kick, because every time you see us, we're going to kick. So we do this, we step back, and we pull to our hip, and as we kick, we do a right snap kick and a left vertical punch to the nose. So ready? We do all that at once. So ready? We have 1. Straight down in a 2. Punch him in the face with the other hand. And then 3, we cross out as I'm looking around, and I cover out. All right, so ready? Ready? So we have 1. I just step back, kick and punch, into 2, punch, 3, cross out, right over left. All right, so remember, snapping branch, snapping branch. Next one is the what if. What if they grabbed you with both hands? What do we do? You got it, got it. Yep. Kick. Oh, almost there, almost there. You remember it? Do you remember it? If I were to grab you with both hands? Nope. So remember, it's a double hand grab. We still do the same footwork. I'm still stepping back to the cat. But now both hands turn in. Both hands turn in. And what's the name of the technique? Do you guys remember? What do we call the arms? Twigs. So we're gathering the twigs. Gathering twigs. So ready? We bring both of them in. The first one we gave 1 kick. Now we give 2. 1 kick to the groin. Kick to the body to lift them. And then we get that double Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha bomb, spirit bomb, push. And then I cross out, left over right. All right, so again, we bring both of them in. Kick, kick, push. And then I cross out. Remember, it's called, what's the name of the technique again? What do we call arms? Twigs, gathering twigs, gathering twigs. And the third one is the 2-handed grab to the shirt, right? So this is what do we call this?
Sword.
Sword. And what's this one called?
Mace.
So sword and mace. Sword and mace is the name of the technique, and it's a 2-handed shirt grab. So remember, they do the grab. Left hand comes up, pins the arm. Right foot steps back. This is the very first time we take that right foot back into a left self-defense stance. Inward block. Down. Hand sort of the throat. Bring it back down with that forward bow and that vertical punch, which is the mace. And then we're going to clear the arms and we wind back self-defense stance and do a palm heel to the face. And then we cross out. Left, right, step out. All right, so one more time. So remember, sword and mace. Pin, step back, block, down, chop, back down as you go to the forward bow. Right hand clears, left hand palm heel. Then cross out. Left, right, step out. And the last one. You guys remember what the name of the technique was for the last one? Spear in the apple. What makes it different? What makes it different? Do you guys remember what makes it different? No. Where is the attack coming from? Behind us. This is the very first time we get somebody from behind us. So remember, it's a 2-handed grab on the side of our neck. We pin. Left foot steps out. Just let your arm make this big circle and go with it. That's it. Make it and just pin it. And then as you do, eyes. Spare the eyes. So let me get on this side between you guys so you guys can watch me. So we're here. I step. I go off. Do that big arm circle. Forward bow. There's your eye poke. Clear it down, unwind, elbow to the jaw, reverse bow, which is a hammer fist to the groin, and then cross out, right over left, cover out. All right, so remember, this is the very first time someone's coming from behind. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. Pin, step, big arm circle, forward bow with that eye poke, clear it down, elbow, reverse bow with the hammer fist to the groin, and then cross out right, left foot, step back. All right. All right, so everybody back on up. So how do you guys feel? Be honest with yourself. How do you guys feel? All right, so remember, we still have a week before the actual test, but remember, grading is not based upon how exactly you do on that day. It's how far you've come from where you began at the beginning. Remember, most of you guys didn't even know what stance was or throw punches or anything. So we take all that in consideration. Everybody learns differently. And in addition to that, like I said, you are already at a higher level than most young champions people are at your belt level. So whether you think you're like, oh man, I'm not doing very good, compared to anybody else, you're knocking it out of the park. No one is going to be at where you're at right now. All right, so don't think that you're not getting it, because you are. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. So everybody line on up. At the end of that, there will be sparring if we have time for it during the test, okay? We just didn't get a chance to get to it today because I want to make sure everybody's got what they need. All right, so get down to a training horse. Meditate. And then up. And remember the full salutation. So remember right hand, left hand. Right foot goes out. Left foot goes out to the cat. Step. Here, down, pop. And then close. All right. So I get everybody that came on in. I want to make sure I got you guys' belt sizes this way. If you are testing, I got everything ready for you guys. All right. And if you're not, just let me know. All right. You guys are dismissed if I got everybody. How's you feeling? How you feeling? Good? All right. All right. Wow.